You probably don't need a lot of convincing. Well, the question ultimately now is, when will I stop talking? When will we get into the Blood Bowl? I don't know. How about right now? Seems worth a thing for me, anyway. Oh, I do need to switch over the game sound really quick. I've been doing doing everything else, and I forgot to switch over game sound. All right. Well, that's working. And now I just need to make sure... Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, now I just hope that Crendor remembers and pays attention, because that could possibly cause a bit of a change in our plans tonight. And I rushed home from work without... what? Hiya, Chun. Glad I could catch the stream. Wanted to say GG in chat. Love the team name. Well, thank you, Doc. It was definitely a good game earlier today. If people missed that, check out the VODs on either here or on my YouTube channel at YouTube Mr. Chun-Li-Wan. Remember the Mr. You will find a regular Chun-Li-Wan. That is an old channel of mine that I don't use anymore. It's defunct. It's Mr. Chun-Li-Wan is my VOD channel. So go check that out. But yeah, today and this season it is Surf to Surf versus the isometric holds. So let's take a look at what our teams are. And actually, while we're here and likely waiting for Crendor for quite some time, why don't we go over the teams as well?
This show is good for what ails me.
Yeah, well, what ails you?
Insomnia.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a look over at teams. First and foremost, today we have the Surf to Surf. You'll notice that it is Old World Alliance, which is not generally viewed as it's a very good team in the best of times. You'll also notice that there's not that much in it. Also, hi Kitsu. There is a coconut thrower. He is a tree man. And what is a coconut thrower without a coconut to throw? That's why we have Coconut 1, the Old World Halfling Hopeful. Wait, 1? Well, how about Coconut 2? There, we have 2 coconuts. 2 whole coconuts to be thrown. And meanwhile, we have a bunch of human linemen. We have Stoked Steven, Barney Ben, Line Up Larry, Dawn Patrol Donnie, Buddy in a Barrel, Drop In Dum Dum, Set Bernard, Gnarly Roy, and Gnarly Roy. I will admit, I am a mountain boy. I am as close. Pina Throlata was also pretty good too. Not gonna lie. Pina Throlata is pretty good actually. I think you've already won on the Drip Chun. Crendor can't compete. I usually try to. I mean, I'm really bad at spending money. Meaning I spend a lot of money that I really shouldn't, and a lot of it went to Blood Bowl 3 when it probably shouldn't have. But I've got a burning coconut thrower. What do you what's not to love about this? And so, to those who are paying attention, yes, I am technically playing a strange halfling variety team. And Crendor is in fact streaming. I don't know how long he's going to be there, but I'm not going to turn on his stream. Well, I probably should, so I can at least poke at him a little bit. I did turn off my background music, did I? Yes, I did. Alright, so we won't hear the stream over stream, which is good. So yeah, we are playing effectively a halfling-style team. Our entire goal is to throw coconuts! And hopefully we have enough human linemen to do that. We also have 4 rerolls, so our ability to throw coconuts should be reasonably good. Now, why don't we take a look at our opponent's team first before we go in any deeper into the rest? The isometric holds! I was there when they made them. Yeah, I get those channel points from Crendor. I mean, I do. You know, but I also won't need to follow through on my obligations as an admin and not stream snipe, you know? Crendor has gone for 4 chosen blockers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beastmen runners, and a chaos troll is his big guy. And he's built all of his he's named all of his players on a combination of sports medicine and StarCraft. You gotta love how the guy's creativity and commitment to the nonsensical bits, right? Chaos Chosen Blocker, Slept Hydrodisc, Rotator Rainer, Templar Tendinitis, and Resistance Band Reaver are his chosen blockers. His beastmen are Overlord Press, Lurker Lunges, Kerrigan Clamshell, Artanis Pelvic Tilt, Assimilator Glutes, and Zealot Squat, and of course, because he needs a Ditka, Duke Ditka. The Chaos Troll. I had an island colada from Starbucks today, a non-alcoholic. Well, how was it? Let's see, he's got 2 rerolls, no apothecary. It's weird. It's odd. I think we actually, oddly enough, average out on strength pretty evenly. I might, I think I'm just slightly faster, even before throw teammate. I do have to worry about horns. +1 strength on a blitz. It can be an issue. So maybe I'm not nearly as outstrength as I think, but he only gets 1 blitz a turn, so yeah. Sadly, they ran out of the bubbles, but other than that, it was good. Huh, okay, neat. Meanwhile, I'm more than certain Duke Ditka is going to want to try to square up against a coconut thrower more than anything on his side. If anything, it's probably not so much, probably not a great idea that I named my Treeman Coconut Thrower. I'm kind of leading my entire strategy here, aren't I?
That was weird.
I'll tell the world.
Go ahead.
That was weird.
Weird.
Lord, thank you for the raid, dude. Dude, 19 viewers. Holy crap. Hey, this actually gives you an opportunity to check something that I haven't looked at in a while. What did I put into the Ferala Gatekeeper? There we go.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
There's our Ferala
What's that got to do with this show?
That's Crendor's team. That's who we're playing shortly. I've got Crendor's stream in my ear, so I can find out when he's going to be starting talking. But in the meantime, let's take a look at some of the other teams, though, shall we? Because that's part of the fun of Crenbowl, right? The other teams.
Yeah, you never know when something funny is going to happen on this
Crendor
show.
playing
Did
Chaos.
something funny happen?
He's
Yeah.
playing
You
Chaos
never
Chosen.
know it.
He's gonna love those 1 and 9s. Oh, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. But yeah, that's Surf to Surf. Let's see. Then we have Classified Berserker. Playing Dark Elves, the Peril of Precipitation. I love that. It's Risk of Rain. I love that. He's got a Witch Elf, Huntress. Mercenary, Loader, Captain and Bandit as blitzers. Ceremonial Dagger, the Assassin. And a bunch of linemen, Soldier's Syringe, Tougher Times, Topaz Brooch, Lens Maker's Glasses, Paul's Goathoof. I'll be honest, I have not actually played Risk of Rain at all. Look, but hey, I can at least always appreciate the thing and the effort at the very least. It's a fairly basic Dark Elf team, but hey, you know what? That's still good. Let's take the. As much as I'm sure we all love
That was
looking
weird.
at a.
I'll tell the world.
Go ahead.
That was weird.
Okay, well, you know what? Here, Threevo. I was just about to turn off the Ferala Gatekeeper, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you an opportunity. Let's put it down to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 by 7. Therivo. What out of that? What is going to be our next Ferala Gatekeeper? We've got 1 out of 6 by 7. 1 through 7 left, right. 1 through 6 up, down. What are we thinking? I'll take anybody from Therivo's raids. Or heck, any of the raiders. Any raiders from these two things. Bitwise. Therivo. 1 through 7 and verse. Here's our new Ferala Gatekeeper. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, holy crap, I thought I changed that. What the fuck? Oh, I changed the Crenbowl logo. Oops. There's the Ferala Gatekeeper. There. There's our Ferala Gatekeeper. So let's see. For our Norse team, we have the Rumble Bumbles. Asian Giant Hornet. Oh, I love this already. It's bee-themed. I've actually been reading a Dungeon Core, like, bee dungeon movie, book series lately. I think my Japanese number joke broke the stream. A little bit. A little bit. Asian Giant Hornet. Warrior Wasp, the Old Foreigner, and Yellow Jacket, the Old Foreigner. The Valkyrie, African Killer Bee. A bunch of Raider linemen. Vespa Velutina, Bald-Faced Hornet, European Hornet, Japanese Honeybee, Common European Honeybee. Slitlithok. Is that the Aztec god of bees? I think I remember there being one. Or is that... No, that's Chak is the Aztec god of water in Smite. And then Amu. I'm betting that's an Egyptian god of bees, right? I love how I'm asking this as if S'mores is actually here talking about it. Although we have 20 viewers right now, so S'mores could be here. But anyway, 3 reroll. You're thinking of Amuzan Kab. For, that's the Aztec one, yeah? Yeah, as if it is. Well, Painkiller Blade, thank you for being here. Glad you can, hope you can stick around. Thank you for rating. Rating for Bitwise. All right, cool, okay. So maybe okay. So I'm wrong. I misremembered that. Thank you. I'm betting this is some variety of bee deity, however, though. Let's turn off the Ferala Gatekeeper. And he is only a fake god of bees. He is a coward in hiding. I was stuck in the Yaz, but heck, she looks nice. Yeah, I forget which one is this? Cofagrigus mixed with Gardevoir? I mean, it makes sense. I've got a bunch of these Poke Fusions for my Ferala Gatekeepers. Some of them are actually for alligators, too. But this should be interesting to watch. Norse teams are always fun. No beer bores, unfortunately, but I suppose you gotta give up on something. Next up, we have Krell, the Chaos Renegades, played by Soup Kitchen. No, the Soup Kitchen team, played by Chaos. Yes, that's right. It is the Soup Kitchen teams, played by Chaos Renegades, that is a Krell team. Something about that made sense, and I'm not sure what. Tlizaktok is the Denisulin word for bee. Okay. Krell played by the Soup Kitchen. Yes. And he already played, for the looks of it. Drek Crew the Bear. He did not change his names, did he? Well, I suppose that makes sense. It's a pretty poor, a bunch of poor homeless sods who just walked into the soup kitchen, I guess. Renegade Ogre. Crash Cutthroat, the Rat Ogre. Mock Pocket Vomit, the Renegade Troll. Bellamy the Imposter, a Dark Elf. I at least I have to point out, though, that he is, in fact, using custom looks for his team, at least. Open Fur Gory Cleats, the Human Thrower. You gotta love some of these looks, man. It's just so over the top. Toreg, the Pirate of Salazamund. Shant Eyeglass, the Renegade Skaven. Dieter, Blood for Blood. He got somebody with a claw crab. That's great. Crab Claw. Norman Collateral Damage, who's pretty Norman looking. Gontrin Viper, Gunter Black Moon, and we're back to the Ogre. 2 rerolls, 2 fan factor. This could be interesting to see. He does have 1 guy out next game at least, and 2 levels, so holy frick, he actually didn't do that bad apparently. And now we get into our one of the other 2 admins here. Fenn's Imperial Nobility La Vespa. He's gone for an ogre, Baldface. A few bodyguards with Yellow Jacket, Mammoth, Mud Dauber, and Cow Killer. A blitzer named Blue Wing. A thrower called Northern Paper. And a few retainers, Cuckoo, Braconid, Horntail, and Potter. It's true, the ogre is the safe pick, not the fun pick. You're correct. It is very true. It is very true. 2 rerolls, no dedicated fans, no apothecaries. It seems like nobody is opting for an apothecary early. But yeah, Fen, look forward to that. It's just more bees. What's interesting is that Nadene is native Canadian tribe. Okay. Very cool. Now, Von Kaw. Now, he told me he actually had a bit of a rough game today. He's already played. And he's got back-to-back. He's got... Oh, yeah, that's right. He built... His team is a bunch of... His team, sans the Minotaur, the administration committee, are a bunch of dynamic duos, he said. He actually messaged me on Discord, as he has a tendency to do, and asked me for a whole list of dynamic duos. I gave him about 20, just off the top of my head. Although I will admit, Banjo and Kazooie didn't quite make my list. Billy and Mandy did. Musashi and Kojiro weren't on my list. Simon and Lewis weren't on my list, though. Neither was Garfield or John Arbuckle. This is a great build, by the way. This is so fun. Minotaur, 2 Centaurs, 2 Hobgoblins, 2 Stabbas, 2 Blockers, and 2 Flamesmiths. You're really going with a whole duality here, Von Kaw. This is great. Can't wait to see what this does. And Chaos Dwarves is just weird, too. Meanwhile, who we played was Memes. I think I figured out how this works, by the way. By the way, has Crendor done anything yet? Is he still just standing there? Yes, he's still just standing there. 16 minutes. But Memes is playing Korn today, this season. Playing the Middle Syndicate. With a guy that's as obsessed with the frickin'... what's the word I'm looking for? Limbus Company, that's it. The guy's obsessed with Limbus Company as he is, which is frankly a very good game if you can tolerate another gacha. This is actually a really good theme. Matthias, the Great Brother. Ricardo, the Big Brother. Tanya, the former Big Sister. Queequeg, the former Big Sister. All as he's got a Bloodspawn, 3 Bloodseekers, and a bunch of Marauders. Werner, the little brother. Kira, the apprentice. Mike, the little brother, who apparently leveled up and got tackled. So nice. Mia, the little sister. Maxwell, the little brother. Milo, the little brother. And Mason, the little brother, who got kick. And in case you're wondering, why is Queequeg here? Limbus Company is an amalgamation of a lot of classic literature, Moby Dick included. And they actually tied in Queequeg into this crime syndicate that they have in the game. There's a former big sister. They gender bent a few of the characters. They did it far more gracefully than some other people that have done gender bends, but so, you know, I'm going to look past that. Good luck with the match. Excited for the new season? Me too, class. Me too. We've already gone over your team, and it was kind of cool to watch that as well. Can't wait to play you eventually. Yeah. Ooh. I hear Crendor in my ear. Kindred versus the Mighty Bufftones. Is the Mighty Bufftones a Lizard Man team? He's got Sauruses and Skinks, 6 and 5. Burton, Barrett, Katz, Rhodes, Silva, Ceros, Brockenbro, Birdwell, Leonard, Gittleman, and Dulcimer. Mighty Bufftones. I'm not sure what this theme is. Yeah, so this is interesting. 2 rerolls, 6 dedicated fans. He's going for a different thing here. Still no apothecaries. Pardon me if I'm going to go a little bit faster here, but with Crendor in my ear, I know I'm on a clock. So next is Orc, played by Selena, the Free Love Lads. We've got Gormog the Destructive, Narok Shinbreaker, Krull the Hunter, Morok Darkeye, the Big Unblockers, 2 Blitzers, Warg, Blood for Blood, and Karsharok the Emerald Giant. I don't think he changed his names. Polrog the Goblin, Wacky Wacky the Flamboyant Goblin, Nargly, Bokir, ooh, Baby Steps. 1 injury, 1 potential level up on a Goblin, so that's neat for him. 3 rerolls, still no apothecaries. What is with this lack of apothecaries? This season is starting off kind of crazy. Just a little bit, yeah. It's Kenny, Reed Corin, Reed Lubbock, Saving Private Rat, the Skaven team. He's got a Rat Ogre, T4 Medic Rat, Private Melrat, and Private Caparat, with the Blitzers, Corporal Uprat, anything like Updog, and Captain Rattler as Gutter Runners. Ryan, the Thrower, Nito, Captain Hamrat, General Ratshul, Minnesota Rat, Private Ray Rat, Private Jack Rat. All Skaven clan rats. Neat. Lordy Lou, is this our first apothecary that we see? 2 rerolls, 1 dedicated fan. That's a whole bunch of stuff here. Crendor is talking about his streams. Let's talk about... Help. I need to... Actually, hang on. I need to... GOHF. All right. I'm going to throw that off. Close that. He's ready to go. I need to click in, but let's check out Hellbent's team really quick first. It's the REM Reapers. He's playing Underworld, Necromantic, Rapid Eye Mutilator, and Binaural Beast, the Werewolves. Delta Wave, and Subhurt Snoozer, the Flesh Golems. Theta Geist, the Wraith, and a bunch of zombies. White Noise, Pink Noise, Brown Rumble, 432 Hertz, Brainwaves, and Isochronic. What is Pink Noise? It's an there's thoughts going through my head. I'm not sure I should speak in any of them. I know what white noise is, black noise is, brown noise. The brown rumble. But yeah. No reroll. No, 2 rerolls, no apothecary. And it was the last team that got added into this division after we started the division. The stuff, actually. But that is our teams. And with that, I'm ready to go. I know Crendor is ready to go. How are we all ready to go? I don't know. Let's find out. Because here we go. Hang 10 dudes. And I get home field advantage. Not like it matters much. We don't have pitch effects on. But this is the closest I could get to a surfer-themed setup. I didn't want to use the flashbang snow pitch, even if I was sort of like interpreting that as like a white sands beach. And I'm sure everybody is appreciative of that. But Dizzy suggested Dark Elves because they're a bit more nautical, and I'm like, sure, works for me. All right, so it's Chaos Chosen versus Pseudo Halfling. How is this going to go? Likely very badly. Oh no, is that like high heat? Are we in like bright sunlight? Oh no. Oh no. All right, you know what? Let's get one of each. We'll get one of each. Can't get anything else. May as well get a couple of additional modifiers for rolls. So the flags have the team shields. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, Surf to Surf won the toss. All right, you know what? Let's receive the ball and see if we can do sillies fast. I love this. This just looks like a cruise ship setup. I really should see if I can build a Blood Bowl stadium that looks kind of like this in Minecraft. I know I've done that on stream like several years ago. I love how they put the tree man on the back, like where he's going to be the most useful, you know? Alright. Gnarly Roy and Lineup Larry are going to be in the back. And then tentacles break through the floorboards. Yeah. Alright. We have Stokes. Stokes Steven can't go there. One, two, three, four, five, six. One GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a GFI. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a GF. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a GFI. All right, that'll do. I've got options. If the ball lands anywhere in here, I go immediately. I still wish they kept the stadium effects. That's actually an option we can manually utilize. We just did it once and people just decided that dwarf and lizardmen were just objectively the best. Everything else was either too wonky or too obnoxious, and then it just sort of like turned into meta as opposed to what was fun. Oh no! No, 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 no! Not a blitz! Not a blitz! Oh, he got a blitz! Oh well. What's the weather like? Very sunny, -1 in all passing. Fun. I sure hope that this actually doesn't end up going as poorly as it could.
There's only one word to say.
Oh, great. Well, he ended it, but he also knocks down my halfling. Alright, well, this means I need to do some bit more fun, because I can't just throw the halfling. Good on Crendor, he knew exactly what I was going to do. Admittedly, I wasn't exactly being subtle. I get a 1 die there. Alright. It's Blood Bowl 3. Now I need to get back into using the space bar. Alright. And I gotta remember to declare handoffs as well. Can't just do it from the beginning. One die, I've got the rerolls.
Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top?
Frick. No armor break on either side. And I wish for like random weekly stadium effect would be okay, but I'm not sure you can implement that on the back end. Actually, we can. I don't know why we never thought about that. But a random different pitch effect forced on the entire division? That's a great idea. Hey Kitsu, Hey Kitsu, could you pester Digi to put that in the admin channel, please? Because class, that is a really fun idea.
More about the players?
Is that a fact, Bob? Why?
Well, it's a question of what the fans are looking at. Who would you rather look at?
I got 30,000 wasted time points riding on you, no pressure. Oh, well. Here's hoping. I mean, at the same time, remember, Vosati.
That
was very strange.
It was very weird.
Peculiar.
It was kind of amusing.
Yes, it was rather funny.
It was incredibly funny.
I loved it.
Hilarious! Wonderful!
And remember, Vosati, I'm playing a meme team. Alright? I'm playing pseudo halflings. I'm throwing halflings. Painkiller Blade, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. You could? Well, happy to serve. Well, you're welcome, class. Thank you for the reminder. It's not something we may have talked about it at the time, but I think we wanted people to be able to play with it themselves as well too. When the one time we did it, and then we decided that we weren't going to do it again because it was silly but not really impactful enough.
A prone player is a dead player. Often.
But if we can force people into playing specific things, I should have stood up the frickin' guy. You know, this is gonna turn into a. This is gonna be not. This is gonna be dumb. This whole game is gonna be dumb, isn't it? But at the same time, there's no guarantee that I'm going to end up getting blitzes all the time, right? You won Crenbowl with Old World, so I have hope. I mean, you can have hope. It's possible. I mean, let's be being perfectly honest here. I'm not unable to play this game. I just might not be able to play it well. That's a different matter entirely. Alright, one dodge. Can I make one dodge? Yes, I can. Can I make one GFI? Yes, I can. Okay, let's see. Stand up one halfling. Let's stunty all over the place. Or we can just roll snake eyes immediately and...
Surrounded by adversaries like that.
On the other hand, I still can't do something. Ah. Frick. The game's just not going to let me do anything, is it? This is Nuffle being like, you've been sitting on this team technically for how long? You think I'm not going to notice that you just give it a different name? I mean, you have foxed the message to Pichu-kun. Thank you, Kitsu. I appreciate it.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this.
Alright. Can we maybe kind of, sort of, but not really do anything? I don't know. Yeah. I love the Chaos Blocker's thumbs up animation. It's just so weird. It's so fun.
Overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
Now his body can move freely.
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in blood. He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
Alright, come on, just... Oh, he's gonna blitz into the guy for a 2-die, push him away. That's gonna remove the dodge.
Push him out of the way. Foul them off the pitch.
Crendor, please, just score if you don't mind. And he does. Thank you.
To hutch. To howl.
Okay. The good news is we can't possibly do worse.
I imagine that in their dreams, at least, they're winning this match.
We... Okay. Okay, you know, while Crendor is setting up and rethinking himself, I'm gonna go grab some... No, actually, wait a sec. I'll grab something on the next turn or something. Yeah, because, like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, he can't possibly get another... Your blitz, can he? Somewhere in here, please.
An early advantage.
Four!
Let's kick off. We have to ask.
Brilliant coaching. Who got it? I got it. Yay! I get my reroll back. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to spend a turn because that is exactly in the wrong spot. All right. Line up, Larry. Come here and let's start. All right. No, I fail pickups more often than I care to remember. Than I care to Alright, I get a 1 die here for Rotator Raider. I can't possibly fail this again now, can I? 67. It's a 3-up. I mean, it's a 3-up either way, isn't it? I hate that I know...
These players have literally no hands.
Okay, well, since I'm not in a position that can be, like, rage beery, I will, however, go grab something we talked about in the others, my earlier stream.
The older I get, the more I appreciate
'Cause I
good
did
music.
put those,
Yeah, what's that got to do with
those
what
mega
we just
stuffed
heard?
Pop-Tarts
Nothing,
in
just
my
thought
little
I'd mention
freezer.
it.
So I'm gonna go grab one of those and see what those look like after being frozen. I'll be right back in a second.
Every show, Statler and Waldorf sit up here. Show after show after show.
I don't
Now I see why.
know what
You see why they come?
Oh, I see why they left.
Okay, so
Buzzkill.
Crendor capitalizing on my lack of anything is... I'm not blaming him. Exactly what you need to do. You got a frozen Pop-Tart. Yeah.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
I wouldn't call it ice cream.
That'll help the player move without
The
risk.
ye old Mel Brooks Robin Hood joke where they literally had a letter tube strapped to the back of a fox and foxed the message to the team. Yep. I caught that reference immediately. Oh, good. I got another ding-dong, did I?
that player's a little short. Oh no, mine is not. He's on the ground.
That's it. Force him back and then pow!
What the actual crap?
The defense are dropping like blood flies around a Tomb King's desiccated carcass.
Okay. At least ways they're not injuries. Not injuries. I say this now, I'm gonna end up... I don't know, the tree's gonna die. Yeah. I knew this build was dumb.
That last burst of speed. Always risky.
Okay. How do I make this not silly? The answer is I don't. There's no way to make this not silly. I'm down 3 players. How do I make this even remotely salvageable? Alright, let's take a block here. It's not that I haven't had anything but good luck with blocks.
Get up or get off the field.
Alright. Now, we can't possibly fail this, right? Right?
They can't even run.
This is astounding! Hey, anybody else got Crendor's side open still? Because, what's he thinking about this? I'm sure he is
Talismans
ecstatic.
R Us are certainly making a splash on the used arcane item retail scene.
I'd say less of a splash and more of an incendiary fire. You just can't trust sorcerers. Free as a fork in a thunderstorm.
That's a stun. Okay, well, we were pushed. No.
Pushback, not over.
No, at this rate,
Going to be decisive.
I should. Yep, he loves what he. That he swap his usual game day experience with you. Like, thanks, class. I know I asked, and I wanted to know. Yeah,
Likes to be well assisted.
he knows my gimmick, and he's gonna try to shut me down.
Hey, that plane looked almost competent.
I mean, again, he's rolling sixes on pickups. He never has this luck on pickups unless it's raining. Ugh. I
wonder if this team's been at the Bloodweiser before kickoff. They can't run straight.
I cannot wait to see what my dice rolls look like after this. Chun, is that 1.5 liters of Mountain Dew Baja Blast? No, it's 1.25 liters of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. You're drinking that at 11:45 midnight? Yeah? Ugh. Oh boy.
Bob, did you know that there are all Skaven
I wouldn't mind this show if they just got rid of one thing.
What's that?
Me?
backed by
I feel that.
greater
I feel that in my
so you have Clan
bones.
Skyatines, Clan
What's that?
on the floor again. This team
I'm at
must
least
have
glad there's only
learned
one injury so far, but... Stand firm. Stand firm.
He stays still like a rock.
All right. What do I care more about killing? Well, frankly, there's only one of these is easier to try and kill. I'm gonna get some tree SPP. I'm certainly going to try. The halfling dodge away. Holy crap, I actually was able to dodge. It's a goddamn Christmas miracle. If you want, you can blame me because I chose this meme team. Okay, I focused over here. I actually made the frickin' dodge. And I...
Very nice moves.
Okay. Four, three. You're nothing quite like a murder Crenbowl, huh? Big time players make big time plays. And I fail immediately because...
It's time, perhaps.
But look at the bright side. This doesn't fall apart like it typically does for an old alliance. How could this possibly not be falling apart? Ouch! I mean, on one hand, sure, I'm avoiding all of the
If ever I saw one.
loner crap.
Whoa, that player is a real wall.
Yeah, okay, I'm down two. It was my possession.
Goes wild. Not a figure of speech. They are going utterly
Well,
wild.
you'd be rolling ones on every loner player like 6 turns in a row. I mean, fair. Okay, 2 of my players are back. I'm down to 9. Will the game let me actually do what I want it to do? Well, more accurately, will the game let me do anything? On the other hand, I'm glad we're just ripping the bandage off now. Ugh. Stokes, Steven, Dawn Patrol, Donnie is the one injured one. Alright, let's try this again. It can't possibly fail again. It's going to, isn't it? It's just going to frickin' going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We all know it's going to. I can only... Maybe someone prayed to Nuffle. But this is, however, a close second. Yeah. Just kick the ball here in the middle. So, please, Crendor. I want to do something that's dumb. You like dumb. We know you like dumb. You are the progenitor of big-time players make big-time plays. Well, I am trying to do just that, damn it!
Or else they're going to get slaughtered.
Don't worry, I have a cute D&D video waiting for you after the game. Oh, good! Solid defense! He can change his stuff around now. He can put stuff that make the throwing harder. Or not? And I'll pray for Chun. Animu woman prayer. Someone clearly isn't following the Digi method. Ugh.
Count those teeth, Jim.
Is that not a block supported by other players?
Seconds time. He's now as free as a
Go! Who'd I kill? Who'd I kill? I killed Slip Hot Hydrant Disc! Okay. Okay. Okay, that's handoff. Pick up. Please just do this.
Well done. They had the ball now. Stop! Grab the ball, please! Stop!
See, the Digimagic method brings kills. Chun, did you kill Crendor's team yet? I just killed one of his Chaos Warriors! Chun, I want you to know I gambled on you winning, and so far I'm not sure if you're going to win. Daysvale, you and Von Carr are in the same
During my career. Well, I could start
the same
my own
thing.
team.
Like,
You only need a
at least ways I can
million
predict a
gold,
Leap
right?
Rage Beer. Well, except there is two problems with that Leap Rage Beer, Daysvale, that I know you're going to fail with. One, I don't have anybody with Leap, so that doesn't help at all. Second, I need to go back to work after this game, so no Rage Beers for
I
me
should
trying to
probably
be
say
a
something
responsible
meaningful
adult,
to all
not
our
drinking and
bad
driving.
vision viewers. All I can think of is
I do have a mega stuffed frozen Pop-Tart though. And a liter and a quarter of Mountain Dew.
this player should be brain transplanted.
And a not unsizable bowl of chicken stuffing back at work that I was eating.
Now his body can move freely.
They have an overstuffed Pop-Tart now? Yeah. Yeah, they do. They're not half bad. As long as there's player down, there can be leaps. In strawberry and a molten lava cake version.
Like that, I hope he knows what
Okay.
he's doing.
I have had both of them by now. The one I'm eating right now is molten lava cake. And, honestly, I think I prefer the strawberry, but being perfectly honest, I'm really not impressed with either of them, frankly. I think it might be a little too much filling, but I can at least always appreciate what they're going for.
Grab the ball. A wise move.
Has Crendor not rolled anything but sixes on his pickup so far? The troll did go stupid. Need to fuel your fishing, and Crendor refuses to bump vapor space to mod to allow more gamba. And I feel like these goats have some pointy ears on them. It would seem that way, wouldn't it, Doc? 2, 3, 4. Hey, it's Coconut 1. Can fire in bursts. I should have gone with Coconut 1.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
And it's gonna hurt. DK. Donkey Kong. Furry wood elves with protected ears. I mean, what are goats but furry wood elves? Oh, why don't we just make a satyr team? Satyrs and fawns. I'm sure that'd be somebody's kink.
coach who has forgotten to water his bow.
Just hit him! Okay, I KO'd him and fixed my broke my roots in the meantime.
And they start the turn in trouble.
You can say we had some fawny guys in the league then.
Punched above and below. At the same time.
I dribbled on myself for that joke. My guy!
That helped the player move without risk.
Crendor decided to go to a furry convention. He came back with a chaos team. It would seem that way. Now he's going to come down here, hand off to Assimilator Glutes. He's going to use his reroll.
There is a serious hex.
Okay, so he can't score a third time.
Competence law.
But his turn, but he caught the. You know.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Sit down.
Everything done he wanted to, because it's the other team's go.
He can't score a third time in the first half. Digi, I hate that you're right. And here's the problem. Even though we are both down to 10 players,
They're down a player.
it's only the first half. We're both down to 10 players. You know, screw this, screw that, screw it all in particular. Tree on the line tree, bird tree. Maybe I should play some Night Rain again. That game is fun. Still have a couple of Night Lords that I haven't beaten yet. Sounds like someone has reward rage beer for after work tonight. I do have a Sapporo Black pint can that I've been saving for such a thing. So I might have to drink that. The problem is that's my last beer that I have, period. Everything else I have is liquor. Although that being said, I did... Oh, he's doing the same thing now. How's Blood Bowl 3? You've been gone a while? Well, Steve, Blood Bowl 3 is a game. Knowledge on while the game is going on and we're playing Pokemon Insert. Blood Bowl 3 is in a better position than it was at launch. And that is actually kind of saying something, because it is in a much better position than it was at launch. Blood Bowl 2 is still where people are largely suggesting people want to play if they want to get into the game. I'm agreeing with Digi on that. But Blood Bowl 3 is definitely a good game now. You know, just in time for Cyanide and Blood Bowl to roll it over into Warhammer Blood Bowl and the new edition.
We're at the halfway point.
Far!
The losers are gonna make a move.
Okay, you know what? I got the blitz. Hey. Who wants to see the tree hit a goat?
With routes like his,
Fuck!
easy to shift.
I'm not so sure. With a good block to the trunk, he'll end up flat out.
Nice. Very nice. That
Not
player
booze,
has
Steve.
will.
Mountain Dew.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed them.
Ugh. And now I'm out of Mountain Dew. My tree is frickin' rooted. To calm the senses, yeah. Yeah. So, you know what? There's a nice calming drive back to work. Back another 20 minutes back to my job so I can finish the other half that I didn't do before this.
Stop mumbling. The attacker has an assist.
There's like, certainly there's not a problem with that. That
Look almost competent.
How are they going to catch all
could
right
be
on the ball?
an
They're
overwhelming
constantly
issue
riding
as
around
well.
on the ground.
My car has been having transmission slipping issues. It does not want to thank you, Doc. So, it does not like hitting over 40 without, well, at least was lately, not without needing to coax it into the next gear before it hits 4,500 RPM. And I don't have the money or warranty to get it fixed right now. Yeah, the timer's still a bit evil.
Did you know? Bathroom. It looks rather like an old traditional spectacle in its style.
I know this one. Romania.
Okay. Is the sneezing done? Okay. Okay. Yeesh. Fail the pickup. Yay, he failed the
The
pickup.
team have possession.
He succeeded the pickup. At least ways he didn't roll a 6. That's at least ways something. It's not much of something.
I think that number raises a pertinent question.
What's that?
Why did they do it?
Much of something, but it is in fact a something. Steve, I will get you that random fact in a moment. Oh, he's not going to give me an opportunity to hit him, is he? Do I blitz the ball carrier, or do I try to clear out assimilator glutes? And, yeah, the ball carrier is probably the best thing here. Well, so if you think hard enough soda can be alcoholic, wait, I mean addicting is alcohol. I mean, you're correct about that. And I'm certainly large enough to be a good way of that. Are you?
They are spending an awful amount of time on the ground. may actually say something witty and insightful soon. I'm just waiting for the players and the coach to do something. Anything! Please, just be interested.
In the category of We Are Not Alone, approximately 1,000 different species of bacteria live on the surface of the skin. Human saliva contains 600 different bacteria. In total, some 70 trillion bacterial cells live in and on the body. Of the estimated 30 million bacteria species, only about 70 are known to cause disease. There are about 1,000 different kinds of bacteria in a gram of dirt. And bacteria that were still capable of reproduction have been retrieved from 2 miles beneath glaciers in Greenland.
Looks like the players have finally remembered we're not playing soccer.
What'd I miss?
Oh, too easy.
That's down 2 injuries, no more stuns.
Another player on the ground.
No more KOs anyway.
Teeth about this.
That was a bunch of cool facts. Oh, good. I needed to know how much bacteria was in the dirt you were eating. As my great-grandma used to say, you gotta eat a peck of dirt before you die.
Together.
I guess she meant including all the microbes as well.
Move freely.
Oh, good! Coconut's injured. What's a neck injury do again? Minus agility? Well, he's dead. I should be able to replace a coconut. It's definitely going to keep me up at night. Well, Steve and Doc, you can blame Steve, because he's the one that gave me the number to read off of, so, you're welcome. That Goke is just Coco his nut. Ah!
Did you know, back in 2479, the experiment to use balls made of granite was not as...
Is there any move worth
I
taking?
think that number raises a pertinent question.
What's that?
Why did they do it?
Alright, Digi, I would more than welcome a Fuwamoko fact.
Just as I thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts.
If you could tell
Yeah,
me...
you never know when something funny is gonna happen on this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.
I wonder if this team's been at the bloodbath before kick-off. They can't run straight.
How many Snake Eyes has that been? 5? Just on dodging. You've personally seen 7? In your games or this game in particular, Steve?
Count those teeth, Jim.
Like, if it's been 7 in this game, holy hell.
A few seconds time.
This one? Okay. Oh.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. There, should be good.
And just so we're clear, I'm not counting Snake Eyes on armor breaks. Those are failures. I mean, Snake Eyes and anything is a failure, but you know what I mean. I was going to say this is nearly as bad as Meme's Vamp game.
I've seen mushrooms.
Well, at least with the Amazons last season, Snake Eyes and armor breaks are successes. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. Snake Eyes and armor breaks are good. Snake Eyes on dodges are bad. Oh no. Okay, I did not see the one dodge. Snake Eyes and Armor Breaks are successes. Snake Eyes and Halflings are creepy. But hey, at least Crendor isn't having the troll make a touchdown, right? So there is that. I mean, that is true. That is in fact true. The troll has not made a touchdown. Yet. I mean, there's still plenty of time. There's still 5 turns after this. My God, there's 5 turns after this. Mother of mercy, help me! I'm okay with that. Probably could have re-rolled it into something a bit better, but... I am mildly okay with this. This is a terrible idea. So why am I doing it? Because I don't have much else to do regardless. Yeah, nope.
They said, and they should have seen.
Okay, but what? Okay. Anyway, Digi, what number is a Fuamoko fact? Fuamoko can actually lose sync at random moments. They don't know how or why it happens. That is actually... I've seen some of those. Those are actually pretty good. Especially when they sync in opposite directions. Or maybe Crendor rolls double skulls. Maybe. We both have 1 reroll left. There's no way I can reasonably make this up. I'm less angry about that dodge that I failed, because that was a much harder dodge that I shouldn't have succeeded at anyway. Yeah, no, he's gonna score here, and I can't. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Oh,
The coach will be spitting
crap.
teeth about this.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Yeah, there it goes. Well, whoever gets Crendor next week, I apologize, because he's getting fed his shit. But since I am technically playing a variety of halfling, I'm not sure anybody really expected anything less. It's your own fault for facing him first. I did not intend for that to happen! Alright, let's try this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's one of 2 super admins. I say it's your fault. The other, for some reason, is Synthric. And the only reason it could possibly be my fault is that I was the one that was doing all of the setup. Timeout! Oh, good. We all lose a turn.
What the fans take away, they often give back. rotten apple, that poor little thing is likely to have a squat landing.
You know, a coconut one. Run away, please. Now Crendor can't get 5 touchdowns this match, only 4. And much was accomplished this day. It is. This is utterly one of the most nonsensical bits of bullshit I think I've ever seen. And Coconut bravely ran away in the other direction. That he did!
Unity is strength.
I don't know why I try. I do not know why I try.
Find some action. I cannot wait to watch this VOD later. I just know the pain that I'm feeling right now, and I know Crendor's joy at this nonsense. Because he never wins like this. I know why you're having a bad time. Knuckle knew that Kaylee isn't playing this season and knew that one of the admins needed to be the bad luck punching bag. Yeah.
Spike Magazine, the periodical both players and fans read.
Right, but there's
I
something
might be
else.
willing to agree with you on that, Digi, if it didn't feel like I was a punching bag half the time. Crendor is not usually in Knuckles' favor unless something rainbow is on the field. Yeah. And I do suppose at the same time, technically, I did kill one of his Chaos Chosen blockers, so that is something that I did. Oh, delightful.
Good call. Intimidation is the key.
Oh, fail the catch, please.
Were they asleep then?
I certainly was, Chip.
I feel like I can hear Crendor already cheering like it's the final. Well, Chud has a bad lung sink for a lot of the time I've seen it. Thanks, Doc. Yeah. It might... Who knows? Who knows? At the end of this, I might have... I say it with love. I know you do, Doc. I know you do.
The older I get, the more I appreciate good music.
Abs.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it.
Okay. Let's see. It's a -3 to pick up. Don't worry, next MMM season you'll have Doc Shellshock back and your luck will do things. Will it be good things? Maybe bad things? Most likely. I mean, true. Doc Shellshock is going to be a thing again. Alright. Can I get some tree points? No.
Get up or get off the field.
If I do this, I basically guarantee it. Alright, let's do that. I can at least always push him unless I roll double skulls, which I didn't, thank fuck.
That'll help the player move without risk.
That goes there now. Handoff. And I failed. Now see, I do the handoff. I'm gonna stand up first. Pick up.
That's gutsy and quick.
Dodge.
Right under the opposing team's
Think you used up all your dodges in the last match? I think Nuffle saw my Wood Elf season and said, I can do him worse. But I didn't even dodge that good that match. This is the first... No, not the first match today, Steve. I played an MMM earlier today. So this is technically my second stream of the
they're very
day.
short, so maybe quite a few.
My experience, it takes 6. 1 to change the candle, and 5 for me to eat.
I think that number raises a pertinent question.
What's that?
Number would be
Why did they
66
do it?
because Dean hate guard dogs. Yeah. Stop rolling sixes! Saw a 5 agility elf eat dirt from an easy dodge. Yeah. Sulfurel Sycamore, my 5 agility elf, wood elf lineman.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Ooh, damn, then... Holy crap, vomit actually worked! Who reminded Crendor of vomit? I demand to know! In the category of Rocket Man, Candle in the Wind, 1997, Elton John's tribute to Princess Diana, became the fastest and biggest selling single of all time. At least ways in 1997. I'm sure something has changed. He literally just said, F it, let's vomit. Oh, God. I mean, at this point, why not, right? What could possibly have gone poorly for him? More of holy crap, he actually used vomit. He puked. Oh, see, since vomit worked, now you know Nuffle is looking at Crendor as a favorite. Does vomit do points like stab? I don't know, Steve. Well, would you look at that? The troll just fireballed the floor right in front of him and was super effective. That's a Crendor, classic Crendor big time play. Yeesh. Okay. Against the wind. Against the wind. I don't even know anymore. I've got 7.5 minutes. I've barely touched my extra time because I've been dying so quickly. Alright. Punch a goat.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent. And he's still standing.
Succeed and dodge. Maybe?
That'll help the player move without risk.
No.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
Oh, good! I stunned myself. Vomitus White Chainsaw, but same thing, no SPP. This half has been half the time as the other half, which was double this half's half time. Oh no, new idea for a D&D character for someone. Troll Wizard, and instead of casting Fireball, it just vomits it out. This game has been the Blood Bowl game of the season. Yes, so far it really kind of has been. And there's been 5 games this season already. Oh, good. Good, good, good. His turn's over immediately. About time that happened.
Oh, I can't believe this. So many fails.
Okay.
What is this? A blind halflings match or something?
No.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurg.
I think the first time Crendor rolled something that ended his turn? Yeah. I think you're right, Doc. Okay, I am... Coconut 1 got MVP. Coconut 1... I mean, admittedly, nobody did anything. No one gets 4-0 on Chun. Yeah. I mean, it did get thrown 2 spaces that one time. Yeah, that's true. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. 32 to 100. He dodged twice. At least the halfling got SPP. I mean, you're not wrong. And it is 4 SPP, so I can give the halfling something random. There is, however, a non-zero chance that I might re-roll 21 ones to 12 6, 31 ones to 28 sixes on his side. Holy crap. I mean, he also rolled more dice. That 21 is a much higher percentage of my dice than his 31 is. He rolled more of them, but at better times. 11 pushes, 2 stumble, 3 pow, 8 both down, 5 skull, 46 pushes, 20 stumble, 19 pow, 18 both down, 17 skull. Most of those ones are most likely on armor. Yeah. He had high 4s, which are successes. Yeah. I just rolled a lot. Holy crap. And I just rolled a lot more 1s and 2s than anything else. Throw teammate? Yeah, no. Take root mostly worked. Rush was fine. He failed stupid twice. Vomit worked. Pickup half versus 83 on his. 100% land. That's at least weighs a good part of the failed throw teammate. KO recovery. 32% dodging. I'm gonna be sick. Catch. Brilliant coaching. Armor value. 23 to 30. I mean, at the same time, he did lose a chaos blocker, which is a lot worse than what I lost. I thought I had it rough for your first game in Div C. This was pretty one-sided. Yeah. And you don't get the SPP for the throw since it failed because you get that now. Oh, really? Cool. That is actually... That's pretty cool, actually. I did not know that. This is the first time I've tried to use throw teammate in any real amount. But the throw teammate needs to work. I agree with that. Jeebus. Okay. So, Coconut 2 is out next week. Dawn Patrol Donnie is out next week. You needed to have Sailor Jupiter to save your ass, Chun, like she did for you. Yeah. Alright. Okay, Coconut 1. Jump up could be nice. Sleep would be funny. Sprint or Sure Feet would be great. Sidestep would be useful. Defensive is just a no. Sneaky Git would be no. I'm gonna hate myself. Safe pair of hands wouldn't be bad. Sure Feet. Okay, that is absolutely tolerable. More consistent GFIs. Alright, so we are down. We will have 2 more linemen next week. On a fling team, Sneaky Git is good. On Old World, Sneaky Git is not great since flings are not as plentiful. Just see if I can get a dwarf. Nope. Nope, I cannot get a dwarf. They're 75, 80, 85, 95. The 90 and 80 and 90 are the only ones worth it. I mean, sure. I mean, Armbar, Brawler, Thick Skull, or Block, Dauntless, Frenzy, Thick Skull. We'll see what happens. Either way, I can't buy any of that stuff until, like, after next game. Minimum. But man, oh man, that game was rough. Alright. One was... But... Good luck going... ahead. Anyway. Oh, boy. Crendor luck magnified on steroids, he says. Yeah, 5-dub. Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, at least Waze and Crendor agrees that it was some of the worst luck I've ever had, or that he's ever seen. Alright, that works for me. Now to watch EVs get turned into human D&D characters. I could probably use that. You can only go up from here? Exactly, only up from here now. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Sorry to all who bet on me. Y'all shoulda known better. Anyway. Alright. Well, I kind of hate to say that I'm exactly where I expected to be. It's exactly where I am. It's exactly where I'm comfortable being. Right dead frickin' last. Alright, well, with that, guys, I do need to go back to work. This has been a game that I now need to go recover from. And Lord of Mercy, there's still half of a building that needs to get vacuumed and mopped. So, all you guys, now kids, this is why I don't gamble on Twitch. Have fun at work and remember your reward beer afterward. Thank you, Digi. I will. Alright, well, with that, guys, thank you for putting up with that nonsense. Hopefully my next game is going to be better. I don't know who it's going to be next. But it can only be better, right? It can only be better. Alright, well, until then, guys, thank you all so much for being here, chatting, or hanging out, chatting, being all around cool dudes. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Oh, tomorrow morning is the Battle of Tacos, because Dolphinium is also neat. Enjoy that. Tentacle each other up good. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.
Well, shall we leave?
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
Sentient alerts, man, I tell ya.